What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. My guy Mano's here with me.
Mano.
And we got Don Toliver in the building.
Yo.
In town. Listen, congratulations on the success of Bandit, the new single.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I've been ready to drop that song for, I think about like 4 or 5 months. I was like going crazy, snippeting it all over the world for
Yes.
Yeah.
So why did it take so long to put it out? Was it an album thing or?
I had to make sure the swag met the music. I had to make sure like the overall vision made sense with the music, and it took a while for me to get the creative direction exactly the way I wanted it before I put the song out. I knew the song was crazy.
Right.
I was like,
everyone knows.
yeah, I just
now.
wanted to make sure that like my whole my whole swag and everything was together before I let it go.
All was together.
All together before
right.
I let it go. It's a whole package deal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And your fans be so mad, like when you put out a snippet of something and then the song don't come out. Are they like, what happened to this song?
Right. Yeah, they be mad. I have a crazy snippet community. For real.
I've never seen anybody like with every time you preview something and the way you do it, like it seems like it's gonna be fun. People hear a little clip and then they're like, where is this song? Where is this song? What songs haven't you put out yet that people have been excited for before this one? Like that.
Before this one?
That you still have in the vault waiting for the right time.
Honestly, it's like a long list of songs on YouTube that my fans probably want me to release that I never released, like a long list. And one day I am going to release them. I'm going to do something particularly for like the people who, because I feel like it's a whole community of just my fans who just have this crazy connection to YouTube, where like a lot of unreleased music is at, that it's like a crazy connection to it. So I want to release it one day.
That's a blessing to have that many songs and have people excited for them just off a snippet.
Yeah, it's definitely a blessing.
Strong fan base.
Yeah, it's a blessing, bro, to be able to have fans that just, you know, they've been with me through all, you know, since I first making music to the songs that never made it to those albums. They know all about all of it, so it's pretty crazy sometimes.
You from Houston, right?
Yeah, from Houston.
And coming up in Houston, it's like y'all got a strong hip hop base.
Yeah, we do.
You know, we got the great Scarface, rap a lot. You know, we got, you know, with Slim Thug and everybody. Who some of the people that you looked up to, like, coming up? Cause your style is totally different. Like, you sing.
In Houston?
Yeah, in Houston.
So my dad, he is an artist. He is real close. Best friends with like the CEO of Swisher House. So he was
Legendary.
singing. Yeah, he got a couple of songs. He got a song with Archie Lee and them and Lil Kiki called Swang Wild. He was on the hook. And just watching him sing my whole career and all the music that my mom and dad used to play for me kind of gave me like the outside influence. And I think the city, period. My mom and my dad was really the main people who gave me like the full music, I think, core. But Houston in itself, just, you know, just being from there kind of gives you that charisma to want to do something. And I think music was really it for me.
Yeah, I remember the big thing about Houston used to be you could be independent and go platinum. And just, like you could make so much money just being known in Houston.
And that's the thing. It was the independent grind. Like we got like the Swisher House and the Rap-A-Lots and, you know, what was it, Tony Draper, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Houston, Texas is so big. Like, if you really going crazy in either Houston, Dallas, Austin, or one of those, you know, the sky's the limit when it comes to Texas, for real.
Don't you have the rodeo going on?
Yeah, the rodeo's going on right now.
So explain that. I've never been to it, but everybody always tells me I need to come out there.
Like a real rodeo.
Yeah, it's the real deal rodeo. Like, they doing all type of shows. They got a performance. It's all type of stuff. It's like a whole carnival people go to. I don't know how long it lasts for. I haven't been to a rodeo in so long, but it's definitely one of the main things.
Like growing up, y'all would go.
Yeah, overly.
I always hear about it, and people are like, you need to come to rodeo. It's so much fun. But
yeah, the one in Texas, the one in Houston is for sure something to experience. For sure.
And we should have started this off by saying congratulations to you too, by the way. I mean, how could we not? Or is the baby born yet? Or
no.
Okay.
Baby on the way.
Baby on the way. You look nervous.
Nah, it's just, it's you know, I'm away from baby moms right now, you know, so it's just like, I think about it constantly. Baby's on the way, though.
How has her being pregnant changed you? You know, sometimes guys get like sympathy, you know, they always say like they get like sympathy pains and stuff like that, and even like with your eating habits, has anything changed for you while she's been pregnant?
Well, while she was pregnant, yeah. I think the eating habits, I definitely want to eat whenever she eating. That's automatic. And I think just, she's pregnant. So, dealing with a pregnant woman on a daily basis, not your average. Like, she wants certain things. Shit got to be done a certain way. Like, so it's a whole thing, but it's a blessing for sure.
Y'all got like a dope relationship. Just seeing even like the revealing of the fact that you have a baby on the way, and before that, and the collaboration that you guys do together. Last year For Me, I want to talk about that song a little bit before we get into what's on the way. Okay. In the beginning of the song, you say that when she's mad, the sex is better. Is that a real thing for you guys? Y'all like to make us mad and then...
It's a real thing. I'm going to go with that being a real thing.
It's a real thing, but I just feel like, women, when they mad at you, it's like, I think that's the only way to really get it right, to be honest. Like, you can do anything. You can go buy a car, you can go buy a house, you can go give her some cash. You can just, I think that's how you get it right.
That's how you know somebody loves you, because if they don't love you, they'll take the car.
Right. I'm saying it's not like, and also, it's not like you going out your way to get her mad. Right. So if she's mad for a particular reason, you can fix up.
Some guys like that. Like, y'all be a little, I hate to use the word toxic because it's so overused, but y'all like to like get turned on when women are mad at you.
Man, not with Kelly. Shit, I like to let it rock.
You let it go?
I gotta work. She be on my top, but we good, man, for the most part. When she is mad though, yeah, it's a thing.
I think y'all have it's great because you guys are both doing amazing things in your own right. And I think it's always great when two powerful people come together as a couple. So she's got like her things going on, breaking records, you on this side doing your thing, and then even doing music and videos together. The videos are like, Mano want to get himself like a...
Yeah, find me somebody like that.
Yeah, you got to find somebody he could lay up in the bathtub with.
That I can work with.
Man, it's definitely a top tier blessing. I think one of the things that I really noticed too with me and her just doing music throughout the years of us being together is just telling a story. And it's like a story that you'll be able to see throughout like my visuals and her visuals too, the things that me and her do together on her side. But for sure, through the things that I kind of like put her in when it comes to anything with me musically, it's a whole storyline. Like even from the first time, she did a video with me to now, like it's a timeline, and I like to keep it that way because it's just dope. It's not like I want to do like a reality TV show or nothing. I like to tell the world like what we got going on through the music and through the artistry. And the
Were you guys together before you did music together, or did you get together after meeting from music?
We did not. We didn't do music when I met her. We wasn't doing music together when I met her.
Okay, so you met like you was trying to holler.
Yeah, for sure.
What was your game like?
My game like? I don't know what the game like.
Man, just real, man.
Yeah, I was just coming.
Game wants to.
You know you gotta say something,
though. There you go.
For real.
There you go, man. H-Town. Hold it down.
Yeah.
Hold it all the way down.
And then she took you to Colombia to meet her family, right? Or were you in Colombia doing something?
Yeah, we went to go meet the family. It was like we were shooting videos, and I met some of the family out in Colombia. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What was that like for you?
It was it was cool. It was cool. So Colombia, I love Colombia. It's different. It's another place in the world. It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. And it was just an experience. It was a long flight and a long travel situation with that, but it's beautiful.
Have you been learning Spanish too?
Poquito.
Okay, a little. Muy poquito.
Poquito. Coño.
I mean, it's a good language to know because it's our second most popular language here.
No, it's a beautiful language to learn.
And so now how's everything going, like, as far as the album? When is the new album coming? You put the single out. And by the way, this week you, or was it last week, you have a #1 song with Offset too, Worth It. That song is #1 on the chart, so congratulations for that collab. I saw Offset said you almost didn't make the album. You were like the last.
Yeah. I wasn't. It's one of those things where the song kind of just came out of nowhere, and I was like fully in this mode, and he was like, Worth It, and I was like, I was like, man, I'm not, it really took a lot for me to just be like, you know what, whatever. Honestly, what made me just say, you know what, I'm gonna do this song. I'm let Set just go crazy with it is because when I was starting my career, he gave me like a really crazy go with Had Enough.
Mm-hmm.
Had Enough is like one of like a classic in my vault of music, and he definitely did that for me. So I was like, you know what, just do your thing, bro. And that's why it probably was like the last cut of everything.
The last cut. That's the number
So it
one
was the
song
last
right now.
song that you did
That
for his
that
album?
Offset had for his album. Yeah, he
Right.
said it was like a last minute.
right.
It wasn't even anticipated. That's a beautiful gift.
Yeah, no, it was.
No,
it
that
was
song
definitely-
is crazy though. That's like one of the favorites from all the girls. You know, they on Instagram. You see that song. That's their song.
Nah, that song go crazy.
Yeah.
Another person who seems like you have a great relationship with is Justin Bieber. And I
Yeah.
remember he canceled his tour, and then he came out to perform with you. That was the next thing
Yeah.
that he ended up doing. Did he call you, or did you call him for
I
that?
called him for that for sure. I remember I was hitting him up, I think probably like a month in advance. And when it actually came, it was funny, but he showed up, and I always appreciate Justin for that because I really wanted him to show up for that record and just pull up, and he did. So big shout out to Justin for that.
Yeah,
For
that was
sure.
a big deal because I was like, he's not doing nothing. He canceled his whole tour.
Yeah, he pulled up. It was fun. It was so turned. I love that.
You look like you have fun all the time when you're on stage, honestly.
I do. It's the one place where I can just like give off the same energy that I was giving when I recorded the record, and the fans can see. It's the one place where I can just like let it all out. You know, if I'm like frustrated by anything, or if I'm like, I go on stage and just like, it's one place I feel like, everything's fixated on me right now.
Mm-hmm.
So let me like really get into character.
Is that now when you and Travis Scott first linked up? Did he see your performance first, or was it he heard the music first?
He heard the music. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't a. Yeah, he wasn't worried about the performance. He just heard the music, and I was already kind of like, but it was like me wanting to go click up with him. I was already, registering myself to be one of the best performers because I knew if I wanted to be next to him, I had to be
Right.
that way. It was just to me, that's what I had to do. So, yeah, but it was just a music thing for sure.
And just think over the past few years how your music has managed to really evolve, right? And so even this song, Bandit, people love the different type of sound that you have with this, but everything still seems natural. It's not like you're trying, to do something.
Yeah, it's just me kind of, how can I explain it? I think it's just me expanding my music, expanding the way I want to, what's the word I'm trying to use to kind of show,
Your palette extending.
not even a palette, to kind of express myself. It's a different way of expressing myself, and this one was just like me. It's in a rebellious mode, kind of just it's me and my bike, and everything else is extra, and that's kind of how I felt about this record, and that's what you get when you hear it.
Yeah, I feel the mosh pit's gonna go heavy with that.
Yeah, my special. So I just was kind of like built off of because I did like a tour overseas, and every date overseas I play the record, and they moshed every time.
Yeah, people couldn't wait. They're like, when is this song coming out? So,
Yeah, I was happy to drop it. Tell you.
So how are things gonna happen now? Like, when is the baby due? You gotta kind of schedule what you're doing around that.
Baby is due very soon.
Very soon.
And it's a blessing. I just honestly, I'm in a great place in my life to where I'm not really worried about, how things are gonna be this and that. I'm just moving with the curve, and I got a lot of help, and we've kind of been prepping ourselves for the moment.
Was that weird for you to even put your relationship online?
Weird. I don't want to say it was weird. It was definitely something I had to adjust to. Like, man, I get death threats in my email.
It was. I'm saying y'all talked about it before y'all went public.
Huh?
Y'all talked about it. Y'all said, "All right, fuck it, we about to go public. We about to go on notice."
Did we talk about it before we went public?
Cause you got to before you put that first post up. Somebody got to be like, "Look, I'm gonna post
Right.
this."
I think it was honestly, it was just like us. I think it was just like just both of us kind of like, when you gonna post? When you gonna post? When you gonna post? When you ain't posting, and then it just got to there, like whatever.
You know, once you post somebody, your
That's
other
it.
joints is hitting you like, oh really?
Okay, man, that's just you. Okay.
He just said he got death threats.
No, that was
No,
from the
not
guys
those
who probably
death
like
threats.
her,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, her
Yeah.
fans.
It wasn't
was
that
like,
old
dudes.
residue.
Not the old residue.
It wasn't the
Not
old residue in
Not
the
the
back.
old work. No,
Oh
no,
really?
Not the old
Oh,
work.
that's how you
Right
feel,
there.
nigga.
Not the old work.
Oh.
After everything I did.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah,
Nah, not
well,
that work.
I guess that's just me then.
Yeah, it is just
I
you.
don't be doing no posting though.
Now, how did you decide for this new project what's going to be on there? And is there? I saw a title, but I wasn't sure if Hearthstone is the title or what.
No, Hearthstone is a label and a brand that I'm working on for myself.
Okay, because people were like, that might be the title of the album. Too.
But there's some things on the horizon. There's some things on the horizon when it comes to the title and everything. I don't want to just disclose right now. But what I will say is Hearthstone is a label and a brand that I created from the ground up.
Okay.
And it's intertwined, I'll tell you that.
All right. Look at all the little hints we're getting. So,
intertwined.
how many songs are done? Because it feels like you do a lot of music and you don't really know what's going to make it and what's not. But are there some?
It's kind of hard to say what's done and not done. But I'm in a good place with the album. I think now I'm just, just putting my attention to all the detail and making sure that this one feels exactly the way I wanted it to feel, and making sure that the package is well, ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
But that's really all I'm waiting on right now. It's kind of like just seeing it through, living with it, I record all the time, so things happen. It's like a spontaneous thing for me, really.
How many songs are you choosing from, would you say, for this?
How many songs am I choosing from?
Yeah, that's going to make the
I
final
mean,
cut.
really, my whole catalog. Really, all the songs in my whole bag. You never know. It might be something that I made 2 years ago that didn't make sense for that moment, but makes all the sense now. So, I really go through everything. It might be just like a sample, or it might be just like some snares or something that I hear in an old song that I never put out. Like, man, I need to use this. So it's just really getting into the details of everything right now.
Mm-hmm. Now that's nice that you have that much. Because are artists ever like, what happened to the song we did? Like, when are you putting that out? Because I'm sure people are like, this is about to go crazy, and they waiting on you.
Semi. I mean, I feel like everybody in the game just let me do what I want to do right now. And anybody who's really just wants to be a part of it, they hit me up. I talk to them on a daily, but most part, like, game let me do what I want to do right now.
Do you have artists signed to your label already?
I do.
Okay. Is that
It's confidential.
Okay. It's confidential.
I do.
All right. And are you looking for artists to sign still?
I am.
Okay. He's like, look, I ain't giving you nothing.
Right.
No. The thing is like it's I'm not really in that wave yet, but
Okay.
I mean, we're here to talk about some of it, so I just want to put some of it on the table. And yes, I do have an artist who is signed to Hearthstone Records and Tapes, and it'll all be brought to light when the album gets here.
How did your dad, as a musician, feel about you doing music?
He always kind of really like encouraged me to do whatever I wanted to do, but he always wanted me to kind of like, he always have like an MPC and his like mic and all that there. I mess around with it. Honestly, I was doing music. I think one of the first songs I recorded was with my dad, to be honest. Like very, very early on, and then I started recording myself at home slightly.
So he's happy though. Him
Oh,
being
yeah.
an artist.
Oh yeah, he's super happy. My pops he's just blown away, by the things I was able to achieve coming from where I come from,
right.
and the music, the level of music that I come with.
Right.
He's very proud of that.
Mm-hmm. And all the streams and everything. I know a lot of artists right now are also trying to figure out like the algorithm. I always hear people saying, I don't understand, like I gotta drop this like this, I gotta put these singles out like this. I'm not doing a deluxe, I'm not putting additional songs. Do you think about things like that? Do sales and streams matter to you?
Of course, sales and streams and all that gets you a crazy check, so we all love that. But at the end of the day, the main focal point when it comes to my music is being able to give you that book, being able to give you that full package, being able to give you that music, that movie and that music that I've been like chefing up. Like, it's cool to go crazy and do all of that, but I feel like where I win more than anything is just off of pure feeling. The fans, they going to the shows, they turning up, they really losing their minds. You know what I'm saying? That's off of pure feeling. That's what I put in the music, I feel like. When it comes to, like, even just like when we talked about me dropping the single, and I couldn't drop the single until I got my whole swag together. And that's how I feel. The album could be a $1 billion album, but if I ain't got the swag together, the album not coming out.
You gotta make sure that all
it's not
together.
I don't care, and it could really be like that too. Like, every song could be a $1 billion hit song. Like, this song hit the charts right now and be on the Billboard for 60 whatever years. But my thing is, like, if I can't look like a clown and do it. I gotta be able to tell my story. It has to kind of coincide with everything else I've been doing.
Right.
That's what type of person I am.
That's thoughtful, because I don't feel like a lot of people feel that way. Sometimes I feel like certain people look at it like, just put out a single, see what happens, and let's see if this sticks. Let's see if this works. We have this coming behind it. I think that is a great way to do things, because I don't feel like everybody has been trying to because there is a lot of access to be able to drop music.
Yeah.
When it doesn't have to be like the same channels, but it feels like you want to make sure that everything, your setup, everything surrounding it is right. And
everything surrounding it has to be correct for me to be able to be like, all right, let's go, let's do this. With all the songs,
and with all the success you had, it's crazy when I see like you posting like, first headlining show here. I think once this comes out, it feels like festival time. You'll be headlining a lot of these festivals.
Yeah.
That's
for
the plan.
Yeah, that's the plan. It's working. It's working my way. I like to
build steady.
Because you do this and you get to that point, you like, what's next? How do I maintain this? How do I keep this going? What do I have to do to get another one? But this right here, there's no who cares?
It's building.
You do what you want to do, as long as you stepping, as long as you're steady moving, and as long as you're thinking about your future, thinking about artistry as a whole. This is it,
Yeah, because like you just told us, the album's on the way, but then you also have some other things, in the works. You have the label, you have an artist signed to you, you have the clothing.
Yeah.
So it's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot that I'm literally doing by myself. And honestly, I couldn't be in a better position, or couldn't be more blessed with everything I got going on right now. But it is a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. Well, the team matters too. Just
the team,
FYI.
It is
important to make sure you have those people around you, because sometimes we put a lot on ourselves to try to do everything because it's our vision and our dream. But some of that stuff that could be more tedious, like let's see who could handle those things. People, would be glad to help, I'm sure too.
Yeah, people are glad to help, but sometimes you just gotta get it done. Sometimes you just got to get it done. That's what step I'm in my life. It's like I've sat and I've let people, all right, we're going to get this done for you. I've sat and I've let people kind of navigate. I'm in a point now, it's like I'm in a driver's seat. I want to know everything about my business. Right. I want to know everything about these shows. I want to know everything about those deals. I want to know everything about everything. And that's just where I'm at in my head now,
That's right.
Yeah, that's why in my emails I make sure I see everything that comes in, everything. That, because that's
negotiate for me, but I need to be abreast of everything.
I'm getting into the point now. I'm ready to just negotiate and get it done.
Oh my gosh, you don't have time for
I do though. I really do. The baby coming. That's gonna be what it's gonna be. But I do got the time. I ain't gonna lie.
Who gets to name the baby? I know it's a collaborative effort.
Both of us.
Both of you?
Yeah.
Okay, first name, middle name, and then?
Last name.
Okay, all right. Is the baby name going to be hyphenated, you think?
Maybe.
We didn't discuss that yet. All right. Well, we'll talk about that. Well, anyway, thank you so much for coming to join us. I know it was your first time coming on Way Up. We do appreciate it. Congratulations. It feels like everything is lining up for you the way that you need it to right now.
No, thank you. I appreciate you.
You know, so make sure you take time to enjoy it too, though.
No, for sure. I will.
I can see you wearing this too, Mano, the Hearthstone.
Mano, you ride bikes?
We ride KLRs. You ride like Harleys and stuff like that, right? We ride like Enduros and stuff like that. Like bikes that's built for the dirt and the street out here.
I like that.
I mean? But I ride though, yeah.
I've never been on a bike in my life. I'm scared.
Would you get on the back this summer?
I don't know. I'm kind of scared.
I'll ride you up the block.
I don't know. Man, it'll be a little too wild. But anyway, thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Don Toliver, for joining us. We appreciate it. New single is out right now. Is there anything you wanted to let us know too?
I do. So one thing I want to tell you, Angela, is just back in the day, I don't know if you know, but my brother, his name is Young Josh 93.
I was just telling him that. I saw, Young Josh used to call me all the time.
Yeah. Shout out Young Josh. He's still out here rapping, doing his thing. He got a little one too now, and he handled his thing. He's big pops. Shout out Zakai, shout out Young Josh 93. But
tell them about Young Josh though, cause he used to come.
So Young Josh 93, man, we was literally back, just like in the trap, like every day. He'll wake up early. I'd be asleep. He the only person be in the house waking up to call you and Charlemagne every morning just to freestyle and rap for Angela Yee and Charlemagne. Wow. And it used to give me hope. It used to really give me hope because
he was dope too. I was like, okay, Young Josh.
He was going crazy. Yeah. He'd be ready. He'd be like, he'd tell me like, man, I'm finna call right now. I was like, they on the line, bro. Wow. And he had a whole connection with Charlemagne and Angela Yee just off the radio.
That's so funny because I was telling Dan, I said, I wonder if this is the same Young Josh that used to call him rap because he left.
He's older. He's your older brother, right?
No. He's same age.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because he used to and that's how much like he was good enough that I remember him to this day. Because people do that all the time, but he would get through. We would always put him on because he really was a dope rapper. And
he's still hard.
Okay.
It was this, but yeah, I just wanted to just tell because I never got to talk to you about that. I think maybe we met one time, but. Yeah, that was like a real moment for both of us, and we just really had hope, coming from where we was coming from. He would come on and you would just let him go, and off his behalf, I just want to say I appreciate you for
that.
real.
That's so nice. I knew that. I was like, that gotta be Young Josh, and I met him before too in person. So
yeah, Jay is crazy.
All right, well, thank you so much. I love to hear that. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
All right, it's Way Up.
Way Up.